Hey guys, welcome back to the Chanel. I have not been on here in a hot minute, so please bear with me. I'm going to do my makeup with you guys today because I'm actually going to see S Club 7. I actually got this for my cousin for his birthday, so we're going to go tonight and see them. Now, my motivation recently has been at like an all-time low, and I try not to talk about it too much because I think, Cara, just get on with it. But today, I am really not feeling the vibe, so I thought maybe if I sit down with the camera, have a little chit-chat, I might be able to pull through. I feel like sometimes I put so much pressure on myself to just get everything done, and like sometimes I just need a little break, a little breather. By the way, I've just put these two on. This is the Skinstitute Moisture Defense Normal Skin. Oh, are we gonna have to do a little, okay, Moisture Defense Normal Skin, and then also pairing it with this is so bloody good. It's their Repair Balm, and you only need like the smallest smidge of this, and it's beautiful. So obviously it is Halloween season, and I feel like that's probably the reason why I feel so drained out. I've been trying to honestly do as many looks as I possibly can and attend as many events as I can as well. So the two together combined, you know, if you are a makeup content creator, that doing a look that could possibly take 5, 6, 7 hours and then going to an event is literally like, I need to sleep, I need a rest. Like, I know you're literally just staring at yourself for like the whole day, but like, it's so draining. I don't want to stare at myself all day. But I do love my job and I really enjoy it. I can't breathe when I do this. I'm actually running out of this. Can you see, like, there's literally like no liquid left at all. It's like the tiniest little smidge ever. This is actually the Glow Recipe Ultra Fine Mist. Also, if you manage to get your hands on these, the Be Goldy Bright Drops from Drunk Elephant, you must be so happy because these are literally like gold dust. As with the bronzing drops, I feel like Drunk Elephant honestly underestimate how much people really like these, because look at that glow that my skin is giving. I'm literally obsessed. So like I was saying, I am gonna go see S Club 7. I actually got it for my cousin for his birthday, so we're gonna go ahead and see it tonight. His birthday was like a little while ago, however obviously this is when they was on, so this is when I've obviously booked it for. It's really sad though because one of the band members has died. Unfortunately, I don't actually know their names, so S Club 7 fan, maybe not that much, but I know how much he loves it, so obviously I had to book it for him. I feel like life at the minute has just been so busy and so hectic. Like days like today when I had literally like no motivation, I was like, the idea of putting any makeup on my skin is literally like hell. I wanted to let my skin breathe a little bit today, but also I want to look cute. Like I was gonna do like a little slick back bun, and then I was like, Cara, get your shit together. You need to put on some makeup, you need to do your hair. So I kept it with a sleek moment, but I did straight hair instead because I knew I'd feel a lot better for it, even though I was having a really lazy day today. I have just used the Huda Beauty foundation. I know some people have such mixed opinions about this. My one's in the shade Macchiato. I'm only wearing this because I'm tanned at the minute, but I know people have mixed opinions on it because obviously it's so thick, but I put on like the smallest amount and then I just like rub it over like all of my skin with the tiniest dot, and it goes such a long way. And I feel like it's a much more wearable way of actually wearing this foundation. If you like real full coverage, then obviously this foundation will be for you. However, you get a lot of coverage from like the tiniest bit, which is honestly quite nice because it means that your foundation is going to go a lot longer and you're not going to have to reinvest into another one anytime soon. I'm actually using the camera lens to do my makeup today because I haven't got a mirror in front of me. I probably should get one. I do have a little tan on at the minute because I actually went to Rhodes. Rhodes was absolutely amazing. I went on the 10th to the 17th of October, and I haven't really posted about it, to be honest with you, because my Halloween content's been going up. I've been like, I don't really need to post about the holiday, but I had so much fun there, so I kind of wish I posted more about it. We literally had the best time, just laughing, having fun. It was probably one of my favorite holidays that I've had. The sun was shining, there was no pressure. Like, we went out and did things, but at the same time we also had our relaxing days. We went out for some nice dinners, but we also had our more chilled dinners as well, which was really nice. I'm honestly that girl that can do any kind of vibe. Like, you want to go for like the laziest evening, I'm so down for that. We can go grab a Nando's, we can go grab some sort of fast food, because honestly fast food is my guilty pleasure. Like, I will happily order a takeaway and have an evening in and watch a movie, or I can go and get fully dressed up and go for a nice meal. Like, I honestly can fit any mood. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm like down to do basically with me. And I'm always that person to be like, oh no, you decide. Like, I'm just down for whatever your vibe is. Like, That's literally just me. I like to make people happy. Just gonna blend that down my neck a little bit. So if you know me, you know that Lancome is one of my favorite brands for concealer. So this is the concealer that I use like religiously. It is the all over concealer. It's just honestly so good. Like nothing compares to it. It's got such a light formula, but it also gives you so much coverage. My one's actually in the shade, doesn't say, 03. I always use 03. I don't know why I had to figure that one out. However, I've honestly gone through about 2 others of these, and I have a spare one as well. But I went to a little Lancome event, and they've actually got their new hydrating version out. And it's also really nice because they've actually collaborated with the Louvre, which I think is so cool. So I've also got a little lipstick that I'm going to show you in a minute. But do I try out a new concealer tonight? I feel like it's a good opportunity because I'm going to be dancing, sweating, singing my little heart out. As much as I said that I'm not like a true S Club 7 fan, I do know their songs and I will be screaming to it. So this is the new concealer. I'm so excited to give this a go. They actually shade matched us there and then, so that was really nice. My one's in the shade 220C. Look how gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna be a little YouTuber right now. Look how gorgeous this packaging is. So this is obviously the original and this is its new friend. Shall I give it a go? It actually looks a little bit, oh, this one looks more pink toned or like more neutral shade. This one actually looks like more neutral compared to my usual one. Okay, I'll give it a go. I may as well. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the applicator. Oh, no, you don't want to focus. Applicator is so different to what the usual one is. So this one's actually really small, and I don't know if maybe it's because you need less product. Look at the difference in the ones. Focus, please. Give it a little whirl. Oh, it's super thin. Lisa actually did a demonstration, a masterclass when I went to the Lancome event, and she said that this is for your more natural days. So I was like, oh, I'm not a natural queen, however, I can definitely give it a go. But I feel like, honestly, I'm just going to end up applying more product because that's what I'm already doing. I'm also really sad because this palette is discontinued and it's my favourite palette ever. It's from Hourglass. It's honestly quite pricey. I think it's like £70 or something. It's the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Elephant palette. And it's stunning because it's got these 2 blush shades, but I've run out, so I can't use it anymore. What I will say about this concealer is that it is super soft and very weightless, and I don't know if actually I might want a little bit more coverage, but we're going to see how it blends out and then we will see. But I've dipped in quite a few times of this, so I feel like this is definitely like a product that you use sparingly. Okay, let's blend this out. I use a little spongy sponge for this. Okay, I really like the colour. The colour's a good match. It's like light enough, and also it does have like a nice little bit of coverage. I feel like if you're a natural queenie, you're going to absolutely love this. And look at the glow that's given on my forehead. Kind of obsessed. Okay, it's definitely more natural than the usual concealer, but look at that glow that is giving my skin. My thing is with glowy products is that I will always powder, so like even if it looks really pretty as a base, like I'm bound to cover it with powder. Unless I'm having a more natural day, which again I don't really have those. I'll do a little close-up for you guys. This is what my skin is looking like. Obviously I have a little spot down there, you're just gonna have to ignore that. But it looks extremely pretty. Like the glow is insane, and if you do like a natural makeup look, I feel like you're gonna love that. Like that is really pretty, and I don't feel like I need to put any more concealer on either, which is really nice. Yeah, this is a good little product, but we'll see how our other products like sit on top of it. This is almost like a testing out video now because I also went to a PRT times Trigwell event, and who knew that they did makeup? I've only ever known Trigwell for their like powder puffs. I think this is a powder puff. Oh my god, these ones are massive. Like my Trigwells are not this big. Like it's absolutely huge. I think there's some smaller ones in there as well. I'm going to show you my, this is my Trigwell. Mine's like tiny and it's so dirty, but it does me so well. But they do makeup, so I'm gonna try it today because they also do liquid ones. They do like liquid blushes. Like I need to try those. So I've got 2 liquid blushes here from Trigwell. This is almost like a testing out video now, isn't it? And I've got them in the shade called Sunset Sally and Bellini Baby. Maybe we can swatch both of them on the back of my head. Oh, that's like, oh, why does it never want to focus? Look at that. It's like real baby pink. Now I do love a baby pink blush, but like personally for me, it doesn't really show that well on my skin. So let's have a look at Sunset Sally. Oh, that's my kind of shade. Obviously you can use like baby pink shades and it can still pop in your skin, but for me I like it to sort of match with my bronzer, like a really warm toned blusher. Yeah, that is my kind of shade. That one over that one any day. The consistency of them are really thin, but also they look like they have coverage. Like, these are pigmented. I'm also filming in my bedroom right now. I have no lighting. I'm using natural lighting, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I'm actually going to keep this shade on here and apply a little bit more because something feels really wrong about putting a line of blusher on my face. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more on. And I'm going to use my Doll Beauty brush, pack it on, and then let's apply. Okay, cute. It is like more orange toned to what I'm used to, but it's super cute. And I did say I like it to match up with my bronzer. Maybe this isn't pink enough for me, but the consistency of this is lovely. Like, the formula's unreal. Okay, super glowy. My skin's actually glowing right now. I'm only going to do my, like, base products with you guys because I feel like I'm going to run out of time because I do like to ramble on, as you can probably tell. Oh, actually, they have a powder. I don't want to try the powder today. I've got, like, my base routine down and nailed to a T. So, like, trying out new products, I can only do 1 or 2 at a time. I don't want to mess up my routine. I also want to be able to see how the product performs and see if that product makes a difference to my skin or not. I feel like I've honestly been to so many events recently. I'm kind of that person where I go to events on and off. Because it's been Halloween, I've been trying to attend as many events as possible because they're either Halloween events. Also, when it comes to like this time of year, there will be multiple events on around the same time or like in the same day. Like, I might go to London because I live in Reading and there will be like 3 events on in one day, which is so perfect for me. So there's just a lot more events on, and if I travel into London and I've only got 1 event on, it's kind of a little bit annoying, especially if it's like a pop-in event, because I'll be in there for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I have to leave again, which is so fun because that's what them events are for. However, when you live outside of London, it makes it really difficult because I spend so much time traveling in and out of it, and then I'll be in there for literally like half an hour, and it's like, oh, I wish I had like more to do in London, but I don't. And when I go into London, I sort of come in and I come back out. Like, that's sort of like, that's just what I do because I don't like the hustle and bustle of London. If I lived in London though, I honestly would attend like every event that I got invited to, like, hands down, because it just makes so much more sense. Like, I can just get the tube everywhere. So I am scared of the tube, so I'd probably still be getting taxis, but it would just be so much easier to commute around. But because I'm from Reading, it's just that little extra stretch. Obviously it's not far at all. Like, you can get a 20-minute train, but then it's like getting around London, it's parking at the station like with my car. So I honestly have to give myself 2 hours when I go into London to like make it to the event. So then it's 2 hours back, do you know what I mean? So although it's close, it's like the whole journey altogether is that extra distance that, like, I feel like people don't really realise, because it's like, oh, it's only 20 minutes away, but that's to Paddington. That's not to where I've got to actually be. But I also can't complain because it's not like crazy far. Like, it's an easy commute. People underestimate how long it actually takes to get from Reading to a place in London. Okay, this is what the skin is looking like. Skin is skinning, looks super pretty. My powders worked really nicely with that concealer as well. This is the Kylie powder. This is my Ride or Die, and this one's in the shade called Yellow. What I like to do is I actually like to bronze up my nose. I like to do this before I apply my other powder because I use 2 powders. I use the Kylie one and I also use the Maybelline powder foundation. It just works wonders, I'm telling you. I'm going to show you in a second. So I just contour my nose. By the way, this is like one of my favourite palettes. It's the Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette, and I use it every single day without fail. And I also use this all over my eyes because it's so easy. Like, because they're all just matte colours, you can just sort of apply them everywhere. It means my nose contour will match up into my eyes, which is really pretty. Now my nose has a little colour on it. I like to go in with the Superstay foundation from Maybelline. This one is in the shade 06. This is one of my favourite products. There was like crazy opinions on this, and I did like an ad with them and I was working with them, and people were like saying, oh, it's only for the ad, da, da, da. It doesn't actually work. It comes up on my skin, but it also depends on how you use it. So personally for me, I like to snatch my nose with it. I will sometimes use this all over my face, but because I've got such a good routine, I don't often do that. I snatch my nose at the sides, and because it's a powder foundation, it will keep the residue. It will keep a nice sharp line there, but I will blend it away slightly. And then I really I tap into my skin. I do it really fast just because I've got the hang of it now. And this will not disturb any other product in your makeup. And I'm telling you, it works wonders, but people just kind of swipe it on. They're not using it properly. Or maybe it just simply doesn't work for your skin, which is so fine. Like, makeup products don't work for every skin type. And I feel like when a creator posts an ad and it doesn't work for one person, they're like, oh my god, they're lying. It's like, they're not lying, it just doesn't work for your skin, which is fine because everyone's got different skin types. And I feel like people need to realise that more. Oh, my camera just stopped filming. But I do feel like people need to recognise that more, that just because a product doesn't work for you doesn't mean to say that that creator is lying. And it actually bugs me because it's like, you might have oily skin or you might have dry skin, to which this might not work so well on your skin, but I have normal to dry skin, but it's because I apply so much skincare and hydrating products beforehand that this will work nicely on it and it looks beautiful. I feel like people get very opinionated over on TikTok. Obviously that's where I mainly am on, but I'm very grateful because I don't get a lot of hate on my page at all. I've got a really lovely group of people on there. It did just flake onto my leg. Okay, Maybelline. And look how brightening this product is as well. Obviously I do use a lighter shade, so it's going to be a little bit more brightening anyways, but I just think it's stunning. Oh, I got a message. It literally like blurs my skin. I'm gonna do blush. I've actually got 3 to try. The lady at the event who was on the Trigwell stand, she was like, let me get you a couple shades. She was really sweet, bless her. I think she knew my obsession with blush and was like, we're gonna treat you. This is the first one that we got. The packaging is super cute. Okay, this is the shade that I really wanted to try. So there was like a couple shades, right? I didn't actually pick this one, I picked another one up, and then she was like, oh, I think this one will look really good on your skin. And then that's when she was like, oh, we'll get you a few shades. This one is actually called strawberry lemonade. This one's called burning up. Okay, so this is the shade that I did originally choose. Okay, so this is the shade that I originally chose, and I really wanted to give this one a go. And then she was like, you need this one, girl, you need it. But I'm actually going to try this one today because it looks super cute. And then we also have this one, which I'm not actually too sure what it is. My room is actually such a mess right now. And then we also have the shade called strawberry lemonade. Okay, we have 2 strawberry lemonades. She really wanted me to have this blush. I'm gonna use this shade today. This one again is in the shade called burning up. It looks pigmented, so I'm gonna, I don't know how many times to tap in. That looks like enough. I'm gonna use the little mirror. Oh, pretty. Look at that. That's stunning. Wow, that is beautiful. It also looks like it's a bit of sheen to it. That is so gorgeous. I love it as well because you can really build it up and it looks intense in the pan, but you can work it to the kind of colour you want, well, the kind of strength that you want from it. That's really nice. Bit on the nose, a little Rudolph moment. I love to do this. And a bit on the forehead. People like always comment about how excessive my makeup is, well, my blushes to be specific. Okay, I'm just going to tap over just to make sure it's all blended in. Okay, that's so cute. Okay guys, anyway, I've been talking your ears off for literally like way too long now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and finish off my eye makeup, brows, just everything. But this is what my skin is looking like. Super pretty. I'm gonna put some lippy on. Maybe I can come back for my lippy and then we can pick my outfit together. Okay, love you, see you in a minute. Okay guys, I think this is what I'm gonna wear. Let me show you. I have this little House of CB cardigan on. This is super cute. Obviously you can dress this up with the skirt. I absolutely love the skirt, but you do need to wear heels with it. It's literally the same pattern as this. And I've got my little PLT bag, and I've also got on these trousers which are also from PLT. They're just leather ones. I also got these at the event the other day, but they're quite cool. This could be a little fit, and then I think I'm just gonna wear my Steve Madden trainers because it's like the same sort of tones as this bag. I'm ready to go. I do need to, however, pack my bag, so let's get this out and put some new things in. Oh, okay, cute. It also comes with a long chain, which actually could be quite helpful if I just want to wear it on the shoulder. So cute. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm all ready to go, so let's go enjoy S Club 7. You guys are coming with me. Right guys, I'm just picking up my cousin. I'm not actually wearing this blazer, by the way, but I've got blue underneath my seatbelt because I did Avatar and then drove in my car, so I've got face paint all over it. But he's just got me all of these. He knows how much I love these. He actually lives in Turkey, but he's over, especially for S Club 7, because I got it for him for his birthday. And he got me these. I love these, and I literally have so many whenever I go away to Turkey. So I've got a whole packet, and I am now supplied. I realised I haven't been looking in the camera. I've been looking in the lens. I've been looking up here, so apologies. But I'm so excited. These are like the best ever.